Hey guys, today we are going to learn how you can use engineering mathematics to send secret messages. If you are an action movie buff, then you would have seen in movies how sometimes spies send secret messages in very creative ways. In fact, during the World Wars, when spies would meet and exchange information, they would tie their shoelaces in different patterns to let the other person know that it was safe to talk, or if they had, something important to share. But those were the days when information was still handled manually. Today, we live in a digital world where most of our data is stored online. This has concerned a lot of people, you could be one of them. Hence, as a method of protecting the data, scientists have come up with the idea of data encryption. If you're just encrypting data, how does mathematics come into play? Well, in one word, matrices. Matrices are the centerpiece of data encryption technology. So if you have ever studied matrices and thought, when am I ever going to use this in real life? Well, here is your answer. Matrices are used in a lot of engineering fields for various purposes, and data encryption is one of them. Let's take a look at an example to see how this works. Let us say that I am in Chennai and I am trying to send the word Skill-Lync to my friend. First, I would convert the letters into numbers using a reference map. Here, I'm just going to assign the alphabets a series of numbers from 1 to 26. So A would be 1, B would be 2, and so on. This way, if you replace the letters in Skill-Lync with their corresponding numbers, you would end up with the numbers shown on screen. These numbers can be represented as a matrix with two columns. We can call this as matrix A. Now, for the encryption part, we will choose an encryption matrix. For encrypting data, we will choose any matrix whose determinant value is not 0. This is really important. This encryption matrix will be multiplied with our original matrix A, and this matrix can be called as matrix B, and it is the key in deciphering the hidden message. So for now, let's choose the numbers 2, 1, 3, 4 as our encrypting matrix. Upon multiplying both these matrices, we will get the following values, which we will call as matrix Y. Now let's flatten the data. We will get a string of numbers as shown on screen. Now remember the reference map we used before? We are going to use the map again to convert the numbers into their equivalent letters. To clarify better, the first number in the string is 41. According to the reference map, 4 is D and 1 is A. Hence, I can write 41 as DA. By employing this trick to the whole string, I can rewrite the numbers like shown here. After converting the whole string of numbers into its corresponding letters, I will send these letters to my friend. All that is remaining now is to share the reference map and the key matrix or the encryption matrix with my friend. This is where we get creative. I can share the key with my friend in different ways, like writing them on my shoes or by using Morse code. Once my friend receives the code, he can decipher the message easily. Now let's explain that process. First, my friend will have to use the reference map and convert the letters into its corresponding string of numbers. Once he does that, he will have the numbers we got in matrix Y. Hopefully he did it right. According to matrix multiplication, if Y is equal to AB, and if my friend needs the original message, which is matrix A, then he needs to multiply Y with the inverse of B. This will give him the original message. In other words, my partner must know what the matrix B is to decipher the message I sent him. In our case, the inverse of matrix B is shown on the screen. Therefore, my partner can multiply the inverse matrix with the matrix values I sent him, and he will end up with the values of matrix A. He can then correspond these values with their alphabets and decode the message to say Skill-Lync. The same technique can be used to encrypt any form of data. It could be an image, or it could even be this video. The data is represented as a matrix and encrypted. But whatever data you send, it cannot be decoded unless the invertible matrix is known. Since the invertible matrix can be as big or as small as the person wishes, there are endless combinations to choose from. Alright, I hope you guys found this video useful and you start paying attention to your math classes. If you wish to learn more about matrices and encryption, maybe it's a good idea to check out our courses on computer programming. The links are in the description box below. Alright, please do remember to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.